Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Farming Simulator 25 here on the Welcome and Frankenmuth map and our Animals Only Challenge. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit your subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. And also don't forget to leave comments down below. Now we are here in July and we are getting ready to cut our grass again. Alright, let's go ahead and fill up total mix rations, and then we've got to back this thing out of here somehow. And then we'll go dump this in our silo. We're just going to dump this in our grain silo to give a little bit more room in our fermenting silo. And we'll fill up from here until it's empty. Actually, before we start picking up grass, we'll go ahead and bring another load of TMR over here and dump it. Because if we look in our production here, we have 955,000 liters of TMR. Let's go ahead and just do another load of this, get it in there. And, alright, let's look back in there, and we still have a lot of straw. We're not going to be running out of straw for a while. But we'll go ahead and get this filled up and dump it over in the other silo. While that's filling up, we can go ahead and pick up our products and sell them. Give him a little bit of time to cut grass where we don't have to sit there and follow him the whole time. So when we get these products done, we'll go ahead and purchase some more cows. Or buffalo, I should say. Eggs here. Go ahead and strap that in. Go around and grab our pallets of milk. Those right there. And if you missed last episode, we did move our dairy over to our new production area. Let's go ahead and strap that in. We're going to go drop off the milk. And then pick up our dairy products. Let's see how much milk we have. Yeah, we'll be good for a while here. So let's go and grab these. Should buy us a few more cow or buffalo. And then hopefully we'll have a little bit of buffalo milk we can move. Go ahead and sell all this here. Park this right here. Let's go ahead and get our tanker right here. First time we've used this, we bought it at the beginning. Alright, let's go over here and see how much milk we have. Probably won't be a lot, but you know, we can go ahead and get that buffalo milk and buffalo mozzarella started. Every little bit helps. So let's get over here and get our milk out. Start filling. Buffalo, it's 1900 liters. Not a lot. Let's drive around. We'll go get this in our dairy here in a minute. But we'll go ahead and purchase us a few more buffalo. And we are at, let's see, we'll go to 24 work. Alright, so we'll buy that. That'll give us 19 more. And we're almost full. We only need 6 more to fill this one. So next month we should be able to finish that cow barn off. Now I could actually sell the slurry. I was thinking about that. It is an animal product, so we may do that just so it's not just sitting there collecting forever. But I haven't decided yet, and I don't know if we can sell slurry at our sell point here. But if we can, we will do that. It's not going to make much money, but it'll be something. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure in our dairy that is cut on buffalo mozzarella, buffalo milk. We're not going to make butter out of the buffalo milk right now. Later we will, once we start getting more in here, and because it won't churn through all of it. But let's see here. What's this called? This is called let's just let's go into here. Let's find slurry, which is going to be way down here, and at the multi-fruit or sell everything XL. You know, we can get a little bit of money for it, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll start selling the slurry. I don't know if this will hold slurry or not. We'll find out. If it doesn't, we'll have to purchase a trailer to sell our slurry. It's not a lot of money, but it technically is an animal product. We're not going to be doing manure because I don't want to put manure heaps down. And plus, these cow barns aren't made for manure. They're just slurry. So, but if we can put the slurry in this, then we can get rid of it and get a little bit of money out of it. Let's see here. I don't think this holds slurry. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe I wasn't in the trigger. Oh, it does. So, you know, not a lot. It's a little bit of money we can make. You know, of course, the more cow barns we get, the more we can make off of it. We might as well sell it instead of letting it just sit there and stockpile, because it technically is an animal product, even though it's animal waste. That will allow us to make a little extra money. Now, at some point, we probably won't sell it anymore. Once we start getting multiple dairies and all that stuff down, we won't need to do that. But for now, it's not going to be much money, but it'll be some. You know, probably enough for one or two cows. We'll go ahead and drop this off right over here. Get him hooked up to the fertilizer spreader, which we were going to have to fill. But we'll wait for the grass to be done first. Alright, let's go ahead and get this emptied. And we'll do another, once we drop off the grass, we'll fill this back up with TMR and move it over here. Now, I probably at some point will move, we'll build a silo over there by the cow barns to put the TMR in. That way we're not having to come way up here to get TMR when we need to. We can kind of just distribute it that way. Let's go ahead and get started picking up our grass. Let's go ahead and turn this on. He is getting close to being done cutting the grass, so we should be able to just continually pick up without having to stop and wait on him. But we are definitely moving toward making more money every month now. So we've got almost a full barn of water buffalo. So the buffalo milk will be coming in each month, and the slurry will be coming in each month. You know, like I said, the slurry, we might as well sell it instead of just letting it stockpile in there and just sit there. It is technically an animal product, so we can sell it. Now, we're not going to be doing manure. I would have to add manure heaps to those buildings, and it's the amount of money you make from manure is not really worth it. And I don't like the slurry spreaders. I mean, I could use the slurry spreaders for fertilizer, but for as big as these fields are, I'd have to refill them enough to where it wouldn't be worth doing it for me. We can purchase fertilizer. You know, we might not be able to fill up the fertilizer spreader this month, but we can put enough in it for sure to do what we need to do. And then let's look here at growth. Alright, our wheat, it's still got a couple months before we harvest it again, so probably September or October when we'll be doing that. We will be cutting grass again in October. So we may be doing grass and wheat at the same time, but that field will not take near as long to harvest now that we have half of the field basically. I didn't see the point in us cutting that much. We already have over 300,000 liters of wheat. If we look here in our silo under wheat here, yeah, 331,000 plus what's still left in our trailer over by the chicken coop. So that's not going to be an issue. For a while at least. Now once we get a bunch more chicken coops down, it might. But to be honest, I don't know how many chicken coops I'm going to get. I know I'm going to have at least 4. And probably at least I'm probably going to go 6 or 8 goat enclosures because we are going to be putting down multiple dairies. And the goat milk, we already have 7,000 liters in this one. And it will take it several months to go through all of that. But like I said, once we get more goat enclosures down, we're going to need to be putting those in. Like I said, I will probably, after we get our Holstein cows in, which that's going to be our next thing, is to be purchasing another cow barn once we get this one full. And then we'll be purchasing a Holstein cow barn to get regular milk from. And once we get that one down, our next thing will be a goat enclosure, and then another chicken coop, and then 2 more cow barns, and then another dairy, and then maybe by then we'll have enough money to purchase the windmill and purchase some sugar beets to put in it to make sugar, so we can actually get the ice cream factory in, which means we'll also have to build a greenhouse for the chili peppers and the strawberries. But those will just be for distributing, and we're just going to buy, probably going to do a medium one, a medium greenhouse for the chilies and strawberries, and that's the only produce that we will produce out of that. But we'll see when the time comes. I don't think we need a large one, but we're not going to be able to sell the produce anyway. So a medium, I think, will be enough to hold the ice cream, hold the ice cream factory making what it needs to make for our ice cream. And of course, we're not near there. We still have to get the dairies to the point to where they don't need milk anymore before we're going to build the ice cream factory. And we don't even have milk yet, so we're a little bit of ways away. But like I said, we will probably, most likely, be doing that, I'd say probably toward the end of the year or first part of next year, as far as getting the ice cream factory running and going. It really just depends on how long it takes us to get the first cow barn done. And like I said, we are going to be purchasing another goat enclosure, another chicken coop, and 2 more cow barns before we put down another production. So once we get that second cow barn down for water buffaloes and Holsteins, we will need a second dairy, because it'll get to the point where we have enough milk to run both of them. But we're not there yet. So like I said, we got 1,900 liters of buffalo milk. I'm looking at probably, when it's full, probably between 2,500 and 3,000 liters of buffalo milk each month. I really don't know how much it's going to do, but it should be somewhere in that neighborhood. So we'll see. It might not even be that much. It might only be 2,000 or 1,500. I'm not sure, because that technically has been going for 3 months now, and we got 1,900 out of it. Of course, the first month it only had 3. The second month it had 20 something, and the third month it had like 40 something. So now it's got 60 something, after we move on to the next month, which we will do one more month before we end the video. It will have, you know, a full barn. We're not going to be able to buy any more this month because I've got to put fertilizer in the fertilizer spreader, and it won't even, I don't even think it's going to fill the fertilizer spreader, but it'll be enough to fertilize the grass field. And then we'll have to save some money after that for fertilizing the wheat field when we cut it. But he is done cutting the grass now, so we can just get through picking it up, and then we will drop this off and then go ahead and fill this up with TMR again and move it over to the silo just to make room in our silo, our fermenting silo. And then, like I said, I'm going to eventually put us a silo down there to put TMR in. It'll be the same silo we have up here, but it'll just be for TMR over by the cow barns. And then once we purchase field 20, which is going to be a ways away, because that's where we're going to put more cow barns. And we're just, like I said, I was going to originally do like 12, but I think we're going to do however many cow barns we can get in that field, and however many dairies it takes to take care of all that, and ice cream factories as well. I know I can get about 6 or 8 dairies in that area where we have the first one there going across, and then I'm going to put ice cream factories in behind it, and then another row of dairies after that, and that should be enough dairy buildings to keep up with the milk that we'll be producing. I mean, it's going to be, once we get to having, 8 to 10 cow barns, our months are going to be a little bit longer because we're going to have to feed them every month. And we'll be feeding multiple barns instead of just the one. But we're in good shape. We have a lot of TMR. We're going to have even more after this month because we're picking up all this grass. So that will be definitely good for us. Like I said, I am going to eventually build a silo for the TMR up there so that we can just transport it from the silo, from the fermenting silo to that silo, and that way the TMR will be near our cow barn. And then once we build field number 20, or get field number 20 and start building cow barns there, I will probably just use the same silo. I'm planning on putting the silo on the edge of that property there, so it'll be close enough to where we can do both. It really just depends on how the cow barns place. I think I can get 4 and still have room on the outside. I haven't tested it. I thought about it, but then I changed my mind. We'll just do it as we can. But we'll get those cow barns as close together as we can. That way we will have, I think we can get 8 comfortably there, and possibly 10. Really just depends on how much room is left in between them once I put them all down. But like I said, we have lots of plans. Of course, all those plans are going to take time. And we are cutting back on our Riverbend Springs challenge. It's going to be two to 3 days for each of the farming simulators. Now, how that's going to work is on Fridays I don't have a farming simulator scheduled, so I will alternate between them. So one Friday it will be Riverbend Springs, one Friday it'll be Survival Challenge, one Friday it'll be Animals Only. So we'll still be doing 7 videos a week, but it's going to alternate on Fridays. So some weeks you'll get more of this one, some weeks you'll get more of the Survival Challenge, some weeks you'll get more of Riverbend Springs, which really makes it a lot easier for me as far as recording goes, because then I'm not going to have to do as much off-camera work like in between episodes, because I was doing Riverbend Springs 4 days a week, but I just decided we're almost to the point there where we're going to be done. We only have 2 more things to plant, or well, we have multiple things to plant, but as far as fields go, I haven't planted sugarcane, I haven't planted poplar, and then red beets and parsnips, but we have all the fields already, so it's just going to be a matter of time before we can, get there. But like I said, Riverbend Springs is coming to an end, and I think our next playthrough is going to be a start from scratch. No stipulations, but a start from scratch with tractor, probably a tractor mower setup, and a forage wagon, and a fermenting silo is how that's going to start. Let's go ahead and get him. Let's get this folded up. Let's go ahead and move him out of the way. Last little bit of grass here. Alright. Let's go dump this off in our silo. And then we'll let him be refilling with TMR so we can move it. And we'll probably just leave that load in the trailer and take it to the cow barn, or the water buffalo barn. Because we'll need to be feeding the cows next month. Let's go ahead and drop that off. And let's go ahead and fill that up. Total mix ration. Try again. Alright. Now let's go put some fertilizer in this. That took us into the negative, which is fine. It didn't fill it up, but we got more than enough to fertilize this field. Let's go ahead and get that done. Start up here. Do it a little different this time. I think this will be the easiest way to cover it all without having to backtrack too much. just a little bit up here. Yep, just a little bit. That is done. Alright. Let's go hook back up to our trailer. Top our chicken coop off. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep. Alright, let's look at our map here. Go to growth. So yeah, still 2 more months I think there. Alright, let's get our pallets. Sell them, and then that we'll purchase our last few cows, get our milk and slurry. Because that will be the end of the video when we do that. But go ahead and get all this stuff sold so we can purchase those cows. Thankfully, we have enough products to make the money back. We are negative right now, but we won't be for long. Go pick up our milk. Now our honey pallets, we are going to, when they get full, we're just going to stack them by the chicken house here. Until we have the ice cream factory, because I think we'll need the honey for the ice cream factory. Not 100% sure, but I think we do. Like I said, I haven't put that down in any of the playthroughs yet, so we will check that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our milk on here. We'll deliver that to the dairy. Pick up whatever products we have, sell them, go buy our last 6 cows, I think it is. I believe it's 6 that we need to fill that barn up. these pallets on here. Let's see where we are. So we still have 1,300 buffalo milk. You see, it takes a while for it to go through the buffalo milk, and we're up to 9,000 goat milk in there. It takes a while to run through. The dairy is kind of slow. I wish it was a little faster, but it is what it is. That's why we'll have to have multiple. For now, one will do. Let's go ahead and sell these products here. Alright. And we'll feed our cows after we go get our milk and slurry and purchase our last few. Grab the slurry first, since we're going to the back of the barn to purchase the cows. And we'll fill that up. Alright, let's see if we can. Alright, that is, we got the slurry now. Let's go over here and buy the animals. And we need 6 more, so there we go. And let's see, how much milk do we have? It's not going to tell us. We'll find out when we come back. But anyway, we do have $12,000 now. We're going to get a little bit more money off the slurry, and then we're going to come back and grab our milk, and then we will feed the cows. And that will be our video for today. But let's go ahead and get this slurry sold, come back and get our buffalo milk, get it delivered. So it went through about 600 liters of milk, 500 to 600 liters of milk in the last month. So it does take a while. I probably should have not parked the trailer there, but that's alright, we can still sell it here. I mean, we're not going to make it, like I said, the slurry, we're making, you know, $1,500 off of it, but it's something. Let's go get our buffalo milk. But yeah, I think I'm going to be able to put a silo right here on this end, in between, you know, near those light poles there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get 4 cow barns across, and then let's go ahead and get our buffalo milk. So they produce 1,700. So okay, so it's going to be about 19, maybe between 1,700 and 1,900 a month that these barns are going to produce. So, you know, now at the beginning, we will be emptying the milk every month until the dairy gets full. Once the dairy gets full, we'll just do milk when we need it. If we go to our cow barn, it will hold a lot. I don't know how much, but it will hold a lot. Now, we do need to feed the cows. They need food. That's going to be an every month thing. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this off in our dairy. And let's go to the cow barn with this too. Alright, how much do we have in the fermenting silo? I may need to... we'll be good. I am going to have to pretty soon just move all of the TMR. Because, yeah, right now, I mean, this will feed the cow barn until we need the forage wagon again. We'll just leave it in the cow barn for whatever months it needs to be in there. They do need some food, so let's go ahead and get them filled up here. Alright, so they are full of food now. And, you know, now I could technically let cows, let cows reproduce, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to fill the barns up. Alright, let's go. We'll just go park this over here. I do need to keep an eye out on how much grass. Yeah, we're getting low on grass for the goats. Let's just go ahead and drop those down. Next time we cut grass, I'm going to have to do a few bales for the goats. But that is okay. Let's drop our water trailer off up here. Or I guess technically it's a milk and slurry trailer right now, but we will be using it for water once we get a greenhouse. I'm going to have to put a water spigot down somewhere. But I'll probably just put it near the greenhouse, because the only time we'll need water is when we're filling the greenhouse. So, you know, like I said, we'll just have the one. Alright. So we ended the month. We have full cow barn now. $1,666. And we will come back in September. But I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is your Rock. And if you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me and the channel grow. And I do appreciate all the support you've given me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed day, and that we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.